a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference that stretches back more than a decade. Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on last season's national champions, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Washington State Cougars offense drives out there to open this game. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, this quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
Pitches to the back. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it to the right side. As the first down is still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Washington State. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the USC Trojans offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that completion. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Dropping back, it's Brown. The receiver makes the catch. They got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker as kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of the offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. The ball is picked off.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Second down after that previous play. Motion now from the tight end. They'll look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This Washington State offense is moving quickly down the field.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of
diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. And first down here for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And Kirk, Washington State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Washington State. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20. On first down, it's play action. It's complete. Finding some room at the 25. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Scanning the field, it's Brown. He's got room to run. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the defensive end's just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack for the defense?
See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Washington State offense back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. The defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. He'll hand it off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looks left and finds his target there. Put him up for first down yardage. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. It's a passing game out of sync. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Pass caught. Can he get in? He'll score. Touchdown, Washington State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they tackle him at the 8. So the offense starts backed up on this possession. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Running back grabs it on a screen. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. And the Trojans will have to kick it away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Gets made on the out route. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Washington State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. as simple as you said, Chris. Just throw him the football. He makes a catch. And then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And he's going to bring this one out. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. It's a draw. He shreds the tackle.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
He's running out of time here. Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Short completion, the third down play coming up. To throw, it's Brown. Running out of time in the pocket. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Trojans will have to punt this one away. And that sets up a return. Still going. It's a foot race. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Washington State now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Washington State.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So it's 1st down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited first half in this Pac-12 championship.
The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's Brown. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. And the Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Coverage team brings down the returner. Washington State's offense back on the field now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out and
breaks into the clear. At the tip, Touchdown, Washington State. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. He'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he's got it again. Making people miss. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. This offense has been struggling. Still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Brown. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Man, I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Trojans will line up here on 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal, still looking for their first points of the game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Hit as he released it. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Fires it to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. First and goal for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Second down and goal upcoming. And he'll set up to throw. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. Great job of the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Just standing there, gets hit again. And Kirk, Washington State has the lead here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop. Play action here on first down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. And
a deep shot to the left side. Cannot connect on his first throw. It's incomplete.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Touchdown, Washington State. The special teams produce a score. What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt returner takes it all the way to the house.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Important second down play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. No way to run up the middle.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Screen to the wide receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. That's It's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Trojans look to keep this drive moving. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking to pass here on second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in the conference championship.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I've just loved to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Trojans will bring their punt team on the field now. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Washington State.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
That makes the score Washington State 63, USC.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late deep shot. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. 15-yard penalty benefiting the offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep throw. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but he could have used that when his football game was still in doubt. So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.